Okay, y'all, so this is my second time making this video, maybe by third. I had to delete the other two. Okay, so I'm back. Now, I did what I'm going to use is Advanced Nutrients, okay? I have a tent that's coming on Monday, and it's just a tent. I have a light that's coming today, so I just had to work with what money that I had, y'all. Okay, so, and I'll show y'all, I'll do a video on that when it comes. So it's not a full setup tent like everybody else. It's just the tent, and I have a light. I already have a fan, and I'm gonna start with that, and then I'll gradually purchase everything else. But this seedling, I'm not gonna put outside. I'm gonna start it here in the house. And this is what I'm using, is Advanced Nutrients. I have their starter kit, which is right here, and this is my jug that I'm going to put my nutrients together in. And you have to have something really nice and thick, y'all. I already washed this out, but it has to be thick, because I noticed when you put those nutrients in something else that's thin, baby, them nutrients melt that plastic down like it ain't nothing. So I started something new. So you see, I've already poked a little hole here. I'm gonna cover that up just a tad bit more. I ain't gonna put it down too much in there. Okay, and I think that's what happened with my other seeds. So my lemon skunks, they never did germinate, y'all. They did germinate, but I don't know, it seemed like the tail came out, and then like it went back in or something. But you know, that's neither here nor there. So anyway, so I have, like I told y'all once before, I had some seeds that I had for like about 10 years or so, and I just had them. And so I have 6 in here. Some has germinated and some hasn't, so I'm gonna put the other ones back outside. But this is what I have here, and this is some Miracle-Gro. So it says it has yucca, and it's good for, and some cocoa coir and something else in it. So it's good for up to 3 to 6 months. So I'm gonna use this up to possibly maybe 3 to 6 months, depending on the height of the plant. And we're gonna start from today. So today I'm planting, which is March 17th. So I'm going to put it in here. So I'm going to show y'all. This is a grow bag. So all I did was just took my stuff and just put it in here. Okay. So I don't have any tweezers, y'all. So y'all going to plant with me. And I, like everybody else's videos, I mean, it's a lot of videos that I have actually watched and came across that were like some really great videos. So this is just a cheesecloth, y'all. I put it in. So, kind of trying to carefully unwrap this so y'all can see here. Alright, so as y'all see, this one and this one is trying to come out. The other ones are. So we're going to take this one here. I don't have any tweezers. I do have tweezers, but I can't find them. So we're going to pull. Alright. Now, this is the taproot that I was looking for in my other, from the lemon skunk, but I never got that. So we're going to put that right there. Hey, all right. Push that down just a little bit. All right, there we go, y'all. And I'm going to cover that up just a little bit. About right there. Okay. So I did already wet the dirt, but what I'm going to do, I need to find my spray bottle, y'all. But what I'm going to do, I'm just cover that up since the dirt is already pretty much moist. And I don't want to just, I might put a little water on top. I don't want to overwater that little seed, but there we go. All right. Now, we are going to put that one there. I'm going to leave it. I'm going to close this back up because of the other ones, and then we're going to put these back in here. Y'all, I'm working with one hand, so don't be... Hold on, y'all. Let me set y'all down right quick so I can put this in here. Then I'm going to go ahead and stick that back outside. So now what we're going to do is, so I got it in there, y'all. So what I'm going to do is we're going to utilize some of this sunlight from outside. And maybe not. It's nice and warm in here. So this is where I have everything, y'all. But this is gonna, but this is not where it's going to stay. It's not going to stay in here. But I am going to turn on this light. Since I said I'm going to do it in here. And we're going to put our little humidity dome right on top of there. And I'm going to turn on it. This is actually a grow light that I bought. And this also is a grow light that I bought as well. So this is going to go into the tent along with the other light that I have coming today. And I'm going to show y'all, I'm going to do a video on that light and show you guys what light it is. It's just a grow light I got from Amazon. I mean, it's a light that I got from Amazon, one that I could afford. So we're going to leave that there. And like I say, that's it for that, y'all. And like I say, what I purchased here, so we're gonna close that up. My gosh. And this soil here, I was going to use this soil on that plant as far as planting it, but I'm going to wait because it's still a baby. It has to grow up. So once it gets to like week 3 probably, what I'm going to do is depending on what the plant looks like, once it is up and it has some pretty nice leaves on it, probably some leaves like that, I know it's just a picture, but has some pretty good leaves on it, I'm going to then I'll change out the soil to this soil here. I have another one of these coming Sunday, so then I have 2 of these, and I want to use these because I want to see how they actually work with growing the plant. And like I say, the ones outside, I realized that I realized the mistake that I made with those. Well, it's not really a mistake because I used living soil for that one, and then I have some more right here that I'll probably use for my plants too. But I'm gonna use this because this does have some bat guano, Epsom salt, and some stuff that I just don't have here. So since that already has it in the soil, I think it'll be beneficial for my plant once they, you know, start to come up. And you guys, we're gonna keep up with this one. And like I say, the one that I have outside, that was mainly like just a tester, just to see if it was how the outside works, But this one I'm going to leave here in the house, and yeah, and then we're gonna go from there. So, and then I don't know, we're gonna see, either in here, probably in here. Yeah, I'm gonna do one outside and one in here. Then we're just gonna see how it goes. And like I say, the one outside is a tester just to see how everything goes. But that's it for this video. And like I say, I'm using Advanced Nutrients, and then I have my nutrient starter kit down here, and this is the jug that I have. So what I need to do, and then the water that I'm using is the water here from Primo Waters. So this is what I'm using, Primo Waters, for my plants. A lot of people say they use just tap water. They don't pH it, so I'm not going to pH that. But I'm going to use that water for these here. And I'm gonna tell y'all something. I've seen a lot of people use the sticky trap for their plants. So what I'm gonna use for my plants are these sticky traps here. I'm gonna have to purchase some more when I leave it here, and when I get my tent and put it up, I'm gonna set up my tent like right here. I'm gonna move all this out the way and set my tent up right here. And I have those sticky traps there that I'm going to put inside the tent just to keep these little pesky things away. And you guys, you can buy these from Amazon, and they're sticky, as y'all can see on this side. And you just pull the little tab across from the back here. You stick that on first, and when you stick that on first, then you pull this off the front. So, and y'all see how many flies do come in this house, because these windows don't let up. And I have to get some more. So the only reason why I left those there, because whatever other flies come in the house are ones that is here. I'm trying to get those to catch. So I don't have many on there, but as this window, you guys can see that I do. So I'm gonna take the one off the bottom here, and I'm gonna leave the ones on here that don't have a lot of flies on there, and I'm just gonna leave it until I can get some more. Then I'm gonna take them down, try to leave my doors closed. But that's pretty much it for this video. I just planned it, so I'm gonna go to my calendar. Let me see if I can find my sticks. All right, here we go. So, gonna go. Today is the 17th. You guys, we're gonna go here. It's a Saturday, so I'm doing this on a Saturday. So we're gonna put plants in soil. Alright, so we're gonna circle that. So then now we're gonna go all the way down till this here will make a week. Okay, and then as we go on, we all know this will make 2 weeks. So I'm gonna keep up with this one. And like I say, it's just a random seed that I have. It's not a name brand seed that everybody else has. But I do have some name brand seeds that's coming. But I'm gonna do this one, and we're gonna see how this baby comes up, and we're gonna see how she goes. And then the other ones, I'll come back and plant those, and that'll be pretty much it. All right, y'all. Well, I'm gonna see y'all on the flip side of this channel. And Gabby the Grower, I will check you guys out later. And if you decide you want to subscribe, you can subscribe to my channel. It will be helpful. You know, if you have any tips you want to give out to me, you can. I appreciate any tips, any help that can be given. If there's anything extra that I think I need to purchase, as far as from Advanced Nutrients to go along to make everything grow a little bit better, just put it down in the comments. And I'll respond back, when I can to the comments. And that's pretty much it, you guys. Everybody get tired of buying stuff and giving everybody else money. I just want to keep my money to myself and just have some while I'm here in the house. I could be outside doing something. And then, gardening is fun too. So this is, if you are under the age of 18, do not watch my channel, click off. But if you're over 18, hey, we good to go. But this is just for information purposes only. This is not for kids under the age to go out there and try to do your own thing. Even though we know kids gonna do what they want to do, they're gonna watch what they want to watch, they're gonna look at what they want to look at. We can't stop that. There's no way that YouTube can stop that. If a person has a cell phone, if that's what they want to look up, they're gonna look it up. You pay the bill, you can look at what you want to look at. Because how somebody know that you're not of that age if you're not 21? We don't have no idea. But still, we all here are on here for safe guidelines for everyone, and everybody should be 18 and over. I'm gonna say 19. I'm gonna say 20, 21. I'm gonna say 21 and up. The reason why I say 21 and up, because guess what? You cannot buy no cigarettes at 17 or 18. And you surely can't drink at 17 or 18 years old. So guess what? I'm going to say 21 and up, you're good to watch. If you're under 20 years old, keep scrolling past my page and go look at somebody else's page. But I would say 21 and up, because you could buy alcohol at the age of 21. And this is just a test. I'm just trying to see how things go and how I could grow. And see if you come out looking like everybody else is online. I'm 53, so I'm old enough. But I'll check you guys later, and peace out, and you guys enjoy the video. And like I say, I'll keep you guys up on the video, the grow, and how things are going. And I will come back like next week, which is that Saturday, and we will see how the grow is going. And then I'll expand it out to like possibly like 3 weeks. So I'll expand it out. I won't, show you guys each week of the grow, because everybody knows. So I'll expand it out like every 3 weeks, and we'll see how it goes from there. And I'll show y'all what I'm giving it, what I've been giving it, the nutrients, and we're gonna see how everything go, you guys. Okay, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.